Hello and welcome back to the Miguel Smith Writing Channel. I am your host, Miguel Smith. Thanks for stopping by and watching my announcement video for the release of my book, Moonbrazen, which is the third book of the Ogre's Ring saga. This week I want to turn my focus to a trio of angels. Like most of my characters, they were originally part of their own lore, separate from most other characters, until I decided to bring them all together. In the 90s, I started to pay attention to a lot of films following a similar sort of theme, namely the pseudo-religious horror/thriller variety. What really got the gears turning, though, started in the 80s with The Seventh Sign, starring Demi Moore and Jürgen Prochnow. It was an apocalyptic flavor of film that borrowed from the biblical story of the opening of the Seven Seals, hearkening in the end of days. Much of the movie followed the aftermath of each seal breaking, which leads to its ultimate conclusion. The pseudo-religious genre was in the back of my mind afterwards and really took hold in the mid-90s with the movie The Prophecy starring Christopher Walken. It was perhaps the biggest influence and was a film revolving around a renegade angel that sought to exploit a tainted soul for his own aims. My mind set about creating a set of 5 characters that would serve as sort of a divine first response assault team should anything like this actually go down. So far, I have only introduced 3 of these angels in the books. They are, of course, Ezekiel, the Enforcer, who wields the Kernel, which is a seed that can extend out into a living staff-like weapon. He serves as sort of a team lead to the others by virtue of being the oldest in the group. There is also Hezekiah, the Adjudicator, who wields a saber-like weapon. At this point, he hasn't had the need to use it in the books. Later in the saga, he most certainly will, but I won't get into spoilers just yet. Then there is Leah, the Inquisitor, who wears devastating gauntlets that are hypersensitive to mortal sin that she uses to detect it. Other films that were influential that I watched around the same time were The Keep, also starring Jürgen Prochnow, and Prince of Darkness, starring Donald Pleasence. 2 great films. Anyhow, I gotta run. Books don't write themselves. Wink, wink. I'd also like to invite you to follow me on Instagram, X, and now even Facebook. Take care, and I'll get to whipping up the next video. Y'all have a great weekend.